So right now we're down in Frankfort, Michigan, and we're here with my nonprofit, which is called CartersKids, where we build playgrounds all across the country, around one a month.
Well, Carter, as part of his television shows, gets to travel all over the country. One of the things that he noticed when he went to these towns is a lot of the existing playgrounds were run down. At some of the school sites, they were actually having to remove playground equipment because they were too old.
Oh no, it's going around again. You know, when we build playgrounds, it's really to fight childhood obesity. The way to do that is by building something beautiful and fun for the kids to want to play on. And right behind me, I mean, that shows it so vividly of how kids will just be kids and be young and have fun and be physically active, promote good health, and the energy is something you can't beat.
Carter understood right away that the vision for CartersKids could be to have a way that we could come to your community and help you have the play that the kids need. What we do is work with you to help you raise funds. We'll also work with you on the design of the playground.
Piece of cake.
We want every project to be unique, and so as part of that we work with you hand in hand, and we also help work with the event. Carter himself is at every event, and so as we work from the beginning to the end, we provide the playground, the design, and work with you on the event and how to get as much attention as possible for your group or for your city.
If you're ever building something like a playground in your old community, a little tip, make sure you build it to the community. For instance, here we're in Frankfort. There's a ton of history behind Frankfort. They had ships, they had trains, so we made this whole playground look like a ship. We have a train in the background. So there's some historical value to what we're building here, brand new, to what that tradition holds in the town.
Now it's time for the swing setup. 1, 2, 3.
In early November, on a whim, I contacted CartersKids and immediately established a dialogue with their executive director, Quade Chilcott, and it just immediately took off. This is a phenomenal project that the community has undertaken. We've received a significant amount of contributions. It's a $126,000 playground. All of it was donated and raised by the community for the community. It's a playground that's going to be in the heart of our downtown, our Main Street Corridor district. It's adjacent to one of the most beautiful waterways known to man. It's a short distance to Lake Michigan Beach. It's just going to provide an opportunity for the community to grow and prosper, and it really sends a message that this community wants to grow in a positive way.
We lift it and then pin so that we're not holding it. The process in general takes a number of months from initial conception to final completion. So we take, if something is twice as big as this, unless they give me twice as many volunteers and there's twice as many of me, we're not going to be able to get it done in a 2.5-day time period. So I need everyone else to lay felt and start moving mulching. Yay!
A little girl by the name of Helen started this about 2 years ago.
When Helen was in 3rd grade, she saw that the playground was gone, and she asked when it was going to come back. So she went to City Hall by herself and asked them when they would get a park, and they said when they got the money.
At the time we couldn't do it, so she started organizing cookie sales.
She actually went out and had bake sales and garage sales, and she helped raise money to get this project kicked off.
I had the idea to raise money by doing a whole bunch of things. At the very beginning, I raised $53.
People in the community all got involved. Different organizations started giving money, and this is where we are today, simply because of the 10-year-old girl who said, I want to be able to play down in the park again.
Thank you. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's a gorgeous day. I'm so glad everybody's here to celebrate the opening of this playground. But one other person I want to thank is Helen. Helen here is a 5th grader, and she actually, her and her classmates got together and gave us an idea of what they wanted to see in the playground. So they drew pictures, they worked with our crew from CartersKids, and they pretty much designed this playground. You want to say anything?
No.
You sure? Okay, she's at a loss for words right now, but obviously she's an amazing artist and a visionary because she was able to see what this playground was going to look like, and that's what happened from the pictures. So I guess you guys, hey kids, you guys ready to jump on the playground? Yeah! All right, so we're going to do a countdown. If you guys can count to 3, is that possible? Can we do that? Okay.
Helen fired up the people in town through her efforts, and then the whole town got on board. This started with one little girl, but it was a community effort.
All right, success.
We so excited.